Tennis, the wide game. It has seen the rise of sensational athletes and their development throughout the years. The sport itself has evolved in so many ways. We see greater stadiums, an insanely greater prize money, better prepared staff and more security during the matches, more and more involvement of sponsors, but above all we see players with stronger shots, greater mobility, and more worked bodies. In the last decade, and possessing all of these characteristics, Rafael Nadal has become one of the most noticeable representatives of tennis worldwide. Currently world number one, he holds records that can hardly be broken. He's the only player in the Open era to have won the same Grand Slam 10 times.
Oh yes! Wonderful! What a player he is!
Starting from a very young age, Rafa decided what he wanted to become and how he was going to make it happen. Ever since he started playing tennis, Rafa knew that in order to beat the best, he had to work hard.
Yo creo que él ha jugado bastante mejor que yo. No he podido hacer nada. Ha jugado tan bien como los otros días, como yo quería jugar, pero da igual.
His uncle, Tony Nadal, trained him since the beginning, and little by little he started acquiring his technique and unique shots. Being younger than most professional tennis players, Rafa educated his mind to fight hard in every point of the game, regardless of his opponent.
As I'm younger than the other players, when I turn up at tournaments, I do sometimes feel as if all the others must play much better tennis than me. But when we get out on court, because I'm a fighter, and I really hate losing, things tend to level out.
The moment he entered the professional tennis world, he started quickly escalating to the top. His first appearance on a Grand Slam was Wimbledon 2003, where he managed to win 2 rounds only to fall in the 3rd round to Paradon Srishapan. Two years later, he won the decisive match that would give Spain the Davis Cup title. And only 6 months after, he won his first Grand Slam ever at the age of 19, the French Open. He called the attention of the tennis world with his great mobility, super spin shots, and warrior-like mentality, as some experts say. Rafa Nadal, a left-handed player by choice, has one of the best forehands the game of tennis has ever seen. He hits with incredible racket head speed and top spin than anybody else on the tour. Besides that, he possesses one of the most unique game styles. He dominates his opponent with his powerful forehand from the baseline. When under attack, his mobility and great speed allows him to cover the court from line to line, making it possible for him to counterattack even from uncomfortable positions, producing impossible shots better known as banana shots, obviously Rafa's specialty. He's mostly referred to as the King of Clay due to his huge success on the surface. Nevertheless, he has not been limited to conquer other grounds. And what everybody agrees on is Rafa's biggest quality, his strong mentality. He hardly loses his temper because he is highly focused on the game all the time. He loves competition and does not like to lose. He knows what it takes to win a tournament and he knows what it feels like to win a major, so he doesn't rest until he gets what he wants.
He has a hard working ethics that is very disciplined, professional, and the list goes on.
Esa mentalidad, la mentalidad de Rafa es para mí el mejor de la historia en el mundo del tenis. No he visto a nadie ser tan bueno mentalmente, ¿no?
In 2005, however, and despite his ascending success, he suffered the first of several injuries, this one in his foot.
Bueno, veremos lo que tengo que descansar, vemos la lesión hasta qué punto es de grave y lo que me marque, ¿no?
It costed him 4 months out of competition. This was one of the hardest moments in his career, as he was not sure of being able to go back to competition or of playing tennis at all. Later on, he also went through knee and wrist injuries that pulled him out of tournaments and even important instances in a tournament, such as the Australian Open 2014 final against the Swiss Stan Wawrinka.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So Rafa, do you know what you're going to give me for Christmas yet?
You know what? I'm gonna come to Switzerland and play an exhibition match for your foundation.
But Rafa also owes a lot of what he is now to his long-term friend and rival, Roger Federer. The Wimbledon final in 2008, qualified by many as one of the best matches in tennis history, made of this rivalry a legend that continues until today. Rafa affirmed that this match is the best one he has ever played. Fedal, as many tennis fans have denominated the rivalry, has given us the most exciting and breathtaking matches, most of them being finals of major tournaments. Roger has assured that Rafa plays a major and an important role in his career, and the head-to-head today is 23-15 for Rafa.
We know each other quite well after all these years.
And even though injuries have given him tough moments, every time he has come back, he has done it in such a splendid manner. 2013, one of the best years in Rafa's career, was exactly the year of his comeback after a serious injury. He won 11 titles that year, 2 of them being Roland Garros and the US Open. More recently, 2017 marked the year of the return of a legend. After several months out of the courts, Rafa came back stronger and reclaimed the world #1 spot.
Things that happened to me with injuries, come back to that spot will be special. For sure, welcome.
This year, he won La Décima in 3 tournaments: Monte Carlo, Barcelona, and the French Open. But he also claimed other titles in the US Open, Madrid, and Beijing. He even reached the final in Miami and the Australian Open, but lost against Roger Federer in tough matches.